Wisconsin DOT is asking you to pack some patience before you drive to your Labor Day weekend destination.
AAA is predicting peak travel times today from noon until 8 tonight.
All right, so taking a live look now outside on the sun-splashed Beltline at Verona Road. The DOT reminding you there is a lot of construction projects happening right now across many Wisconsin roads that just might impact your trip.
In southwestern Wisconsin, that includes stretches of roads in Dane County, Monroe County, and Juneau County.
And you can find more details about construction all over the Badger State. Just check out 511.gov. As far as gas prices go, the national gas price average slightly less than where we were at this time last year, according to AAA. Let's take a look at gas prices in Wisconsin. Here in Dane County, we have an average of $3.53. Up in Brown County, Green Bay area, $3.48. Down in Janesville, Beloit area, Rock County, we're at $3.46.
And safety is a concern this Labor Day weekend. Labor Day is the second deadliest holiday in Wisconsin. Over the past 5 years, 42 people were killed on Labor Day. 40% of those deaths are due to driving under the influence. That's according to a driver's ed company, Zubati. Most people only drive an hour or two away from home during the Labor Day weekend, according to the American Safety Council.